And because once I was rejected and then I got accepted, I was like, okay. And let me wear a hat because my hair's messed up because I just moved to a new place and I couldn't really find a place to comb my hair. So yeah, you have to deal with this. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so hi. So this video is about how I got into Cornell. Yeah, and how can you get into Cornell? So yeah, I hope this is helpful. Before you start watching this content, make sure you subscribe to my channel and share this video to other people. Because so I'm not sure if you guys know my channel. Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah, I actually deserve to get more views. Yeah, so yeah, subscribe and share this video or channels to other people. I really need it. I really need. So I have my computer right here. So we will talk about like how you could able to get into this school. So yeah. So before I start anything, I kind of need to introduce about myself, like little bitty background about myself, so you could able to see what kind of students will get into this school. So let me start with this, okay? So hi, my name is Warren, and as you can see, I'm black. Yeah, I'm black. Yeah, I'm half Nigerian specifically, and also I'm half Japanese. Yeah, there you go, that makes sense. I know like I'm really making a lot of confusion towards other people because I look black, but when some people like hear my accent, some people say like, where you came from? Well, when I say, actually I came from Missouri, but some people are like, well, you don't like sound like Missouri, and I say, yeah, I came from Japan, and they look at my skin color, they'd be like, oh, really? And I say, yeah. So I originally came from Japan. I moved here how many years ago? I think it was like 5, 6, 7. Long enough for me to speak proper English, but I don't. So yeah, and also my first language is Japanese, not English. That's why I still use broken English several times in my life. So in this video, if you like hear me using like, you know, same word over and over again, sorry, you have to deal with that. I'm so sorry about that. So what should I talk about it? I guess I'm going to talk about my stats in extracurricular activities. I don't know how to say that. So before I talk about my stats, I'm not sure if you guys misunderstand about it from this title. So what happened was like first year applicant, I applied to Cornell and didn't get in, the straight rejections. After that, I decided to apply to Cornell as transfer applicant and I got in. So I kind of understand like how this game works. Like, you know, I see what I made mistakes as first year applicants and what I did great, successful things as transfer applicants. So yeah, so let's talk about my stats because I talk too much at this point. So anyway, let's start with this. My stats, so I'm going to mention about what kind of courses I took when I was in high school by subject. Since like Cornell is looking for the students who has strong liberal arts educations, and I don't really know how to define liberal arts education. So you guys figure out to define what liberal art is. So yeah. Anyway, let's start with this. Okay, so let's start with math, because somehow I took a lot of math courses. Don't judge me. Okay, so math, I took Honor Algebra 1. This is the course I took when I was junior high, but it counted as towards high school credit. So then freshman year, I took Honors Geometry. Sophomore year, I took Honors Algebra 2. Junior year, I took Dual Credit Trigonometry and Dual Credit Algebra 3. Dual Credit means I just took this course like from local universities. So yeah, that's what Dual Credit is for. I don't know what it's for. I don't really know. I also took AP Stats during my senior year, and I also took AP Calculus AB. Next subject is science. Now that I think about science, I took a bunch of science courses. I don't know why. Even though I'm not majoring in math or science, I don't really know. I don't know what I was doing. So let's start with this. So freshman year, I took CP Physical.
Oh, wow! That is relatable!
Okay, I took CP Physical Science. Then from sophomore year, I decided to double up with my science every year. I'm weird. Okay. So sophomore year, I took CP Biology 1 and CP Chemistry 1. Junior year, I decided to take Honors Biology 2 and AP Chemistry 2. And senior year, I decided to take CP Anatomy and Physiology and AP Physics. Even though I'm not majoring in anything related to science, but yeah, that's what I did in high school. And let's go to English because I barely could able to speak this language. I hate it. Okay, so my English grade is really funky. I tried to do my best. Freshman year, CP English 1. Then sophomore year, I somehow decided to take honors English 2, even though I barely could speak this language. What was that? And junior year, I decided to take AP English, language composition. Yeah, I finished that class with B+. Yeah. And AP Literature Composition, I finished that class with B because it was stupid. I did not like English, okay? Okay. Let me go to Social Studies because, I don't know, I guess I took Social Studies even though I didn't really like it or I really hate it. I just took 3 years of Social Studies because that was the requirements for me to graduate. So here you go. Okay. Freshman year I took CP American History. Then sophomore year I took CP World History. And junior year I felt like, oh, I guess I need to take some kind of AP courses from Social Studies because that looks good on my college. So I decided to take AP Government and Politics. It wasn't that fun. It was really boring. Okay, so that was it for like core classes. Now like I will talk about the things I took for my personal interest. So this section calls it Practical Arts. So basically for Practical Arts, this section I mainly focus on to learning about engineering. I don't know why because I'm not majoring in engineering or anything like that. Okay. So freshman year I decided to take CP Intro to Engineering. Sophomore year I decided to take Principal Engineering Design. And junior year, I decided to take Civil Engineering and Architecture. Then senior year, I decided to take Engineering Design and Development. Those are the engineering courses that I took under the program from POTW. I think it means like Project Lead Away. Basically, it's programs that provides our schools to learn about engineering. I don't know how to say it. So I didn't really learn about anything about the coding, even though I want to, but I did not. But because I want to learn about coding, I decided to take AP Computer Science during my senior year. Yeah, I don't know why I did that because at the time I was taking 6 or 5 AP courses. I was dying basically. And other than that, I took basic courses like personal finance, some stupid thingies. Okay, anyway, overall accumulated GPA was 4.3. So I graduated with the summa cum laude. Yeah, I was not valedictorian of course because our valedictorian was like 4.5, and yeah, there's a lot of gap between me and her. So yeah. Yeah, okay, let me talk about my extracurricular activities. And I don't know how I really put into this because if you think about extracurricular activities, a lot of schools looking for leadership, but I don't. So I was not even like officers for NHS or like FBLA or those kind of things because I didn't do it. It was really pointless because even like if I was like officer of the NHS or the FBLA, we literally have like 30 minutes of meeting per week, which was worthless. I decided not to do those kind of things. So yeah, if you think you're in those kind of clubs and if you didn't really do a lot of things in it and you want to put that in your application, don't do it because it doesn't worth a space put those kind of information to application. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so for my application, so I didn't really talk about school related things. For my extracurricular activities, I basically talk about my part-time job. Yeah. I work at YMCA for 5 years. So I worked pretty long time at the YMCA. But from that, I worked at different department. One time I was lifeguard, swim instructors, coordinating staff at front desk. I just did everywhere. And also I did like a couple of things outside of YMCA. I also did like individual. I'm not saying like my own business because I didn't pay for my tax. Yeah. Oh no. Oh. I'm done with Trump now. I didn't pay for my tax, so I'm not sure if I could able to say as my business, but I individually and also with my friends, I try to give an opportunities to give tennis lessons to local kids because my town is really small. So there wasn't really a lot of opportunity for the kids to do during summer. So I basically, I just give tennis lessons to local kids, and I also hire some of my friends and they get commissions and I get a 50% of worth from those lessons. I made pretty good amount of money from that. Some parents literally want to pay a lot of money. I didn't really have competitions like around my area because no one would do it. So it was great business for me to start future entrepreneurship. And like how it helps me with my application, it's pretty weird. The reason is if you try to do the exact same thing what I did, your application maybe doesn't work because I applied to Cornell's business school specifically for like hotel school. So that kind of helps me to create a connection between my personal life and also their theme for their schools, if you know what I'm talking about. So yeah. So actually, I think I need to talk about my GPA from Rutgers University because I applied as transfer student. So let me, oh my gosh, this video is not organized. This is really bad. So first year at Rutgers University, I did pretty good because everything was online. So I was not even living around New Jersey. So first semester at the Rutgers University, I took Calculus 1. I have to take it again because I didn't take my AP exams. I took English Composition 1 and also the writing lab because I cannot write in English. My English writing lab was really bad. I took Intro Financial Accounting, and I also took Business Essentials and other business class that I had to take at Rutgers because that was required. But it was like 1 credit, so it doesn't really matter. This semester I finished with 4.0. I got straight A's, which is really good. And second semester things get really gross because I was dying. Second semester I took microeconomics and macroeconomics at the same time, and so which makes me really confused because I'm supposed to take like macroeconomics first, then take microeconomics, but I didn't do that, so yeah, it was not healthy. And I also took Calculus 2, even though I don't have to, but I decided to do it. Then I took Intro Statistic 1, which is the credit that I transferred to Cornell. Yeah, I took Intro Stats 1, but my professor was sorry, but it was not great.
Yeah, he's terrible, Your Honor. He's really terrible.
So yeah, I survived that. Even though I put a lot of effort into that class, my credit did not even transfer to Cornell, which is really sad. You know why? Because my professors did not give me a syllabus for that class because we didn't even have freaking syllabus from Statistic 1. I was like, why? I literally emailed him, but he always ignores my emails. I'm really glad I'm transferring to a different school. I'm really glad. I'm so happy, okay? Move on. Okay, then I took English Composition 2. So from that semester, I finished with the OAs. Yay. I finished with 4.0. I was really happy because I was stressing so much. There you go. But for extracurricular activities, there's only one thing actually two things when I was at the Rutgers. I was also in, I guess I was in unpaid internship. That's how they label it, but actually it's like just clubs, like, you know, just involvement. I don't know. Basically, I just work for free. Yeah. Okay, so I was in New Jersey Public Interest Research Group. There you go, NJPIRG. I was in there for, I guess, 1 year. It was a really great experience for me to understand about the Rutgers University throughout the online system because I was not even living in New Jersey, I was living in Missouri. I also involved in for 2020 elections. Me and my group did was like, you know, trying to turn off the youth votes. How do I say this? Basically, we try to collect many votes from younger generations. Since there's a lot of young adults has opportunities to vote, but they don't. So basically, we encourage them to vote for 2020 elections. And yeah, things went pretty good. Yeah. And also, I was in Rutgers Ambassadors, basically giving tours at the Rutgers University, even though I wasn't there. And yeah, it was pretty weird because I'm giving tours to place I never went there. I'm tired. Okay, so let me move on to the tips when you're applying to those kind of schools. Okay, always have a theme in your applications. The reason is that, like, you know, you have to write personal statement essays. Maybe you have to write a why Cornell or why this school essays. Like, you know, you could able to connect your extracurricular expertise, things you did in the class, and you can connect with your personal statement essays. And you could also attach to your why this school essay together and to make a strong applicant. In general, like, your admission people will understand about your personalities. If you like really talk about random things, then they don't know who you are.
Like, if you look at the pictures of me and Jimin, we're identical.
No, you're not.
When I was in Korea, everyone calls me Jimin. Walking down the street, everyone's like, oh my god, it's Jimin, it's Jimin. Like,
You're lying to me right now. Maybe you're lying to yourself. Either tell me the truth or shut up.
Okay, so tip number 2, always look for requirements. Guys, do you know what? Like, if you do not have certain requirements, you don't even have a chance to get in. Like, it's so funny. Actually, if you go into your school's website, particular institutions, they literally give you your information for you to get in. They're even saying like, what were you looking for? Which is kind of funny. Basically, a lot of schools say a holistic approach. Now here's come to academic achievement. I'm pretty sure like the person who's watching this video looking for like Cornell or like those kind of top universities. So academic wise, you had to be at the higher level. So yeah, good luck with that. So for me, Cornell, for us transfer applicants, so my school even said that, if you want to be successful applicants, your GPA should be at least at 3.7. And they were talking about like leadership experiences, entrepreneurships, and hospitality exposure. That's what my school said. And in my essay, I also mentioned about the program that I was interested in, and literally like in Cornell website, they recommend you to say that in your essay, because if you don't have everything what it says on here, you cannot get in. And also, standard says, for me, I did not submit my test scores because as transfer students, I already spent first year at the Cornell University. That kind of shows about my... You go to their website, see those kind of requirements specifically for your school, then I guarantee you have better chance to get in than the rest of the people, because a lot of applicants, they don't. But if you do it, you have stronger chance to get into this institution. Trust me, just do it, okay? So I kind of have to stop the video because I talk way too long with unnecessary details. So let me get to this. Let me finish this video. So what I want to say is like, just do your best throughout these applications. Just do your homework and just do what you need to do, and I think that's the best way to increase your chance to get in. And I said those kind of things about my stats extracurricular expertise. It doesn't really have to be exactly the same things what I had into your applications. I don't know, my stats extracurriculars, they're not even that great. I've seen so many great applicants got in and who did not get in. So each one of us has different values as persons and also as applicants. So just trust with your passions, talents, and everything you got into applications. So by coming to this video, I know you'll do something great. Yeah, and don't forget that if you need help, ask someone who's around you, because I got into Cornell by not just my own stats, my works and everything, because the supports I got from my family, friends, and also professors in the schools that I went to. They helped me and pushed my back to move forward with the place I want to be. So yeah, so don't forget about that. If you guys want to know about like specific details about my extracurricular expertise, I'll leave that in comments, because I think I did not really mention a lot. I shared with people I talk too much. So if you guys also want to know about my personal statement essay and my why Cornell essay, leave that in comments. I'm thinking to maybe make the videos about that if anyone is interested. I don't really know. Well, anyway, good luck with the application. What happened to you? You'll do something great with your future because you're willing to take your time to watch this video for your dreams. So yeah, you'll do something great. So yeah. So see you guys later if I have motivation to make another one. So bye-bye.